Hey Dreyfoos. As we return to brick and mortar school, things are constantly changing and being updated every day. So here, we'll walk you through some of the new standard operating procedures for this year.
First off, if you ever need any assistance with scheduling, academic issues, or personal problems, contact your guidance counselor for your respective grade and major. To schedule an appointment, email your guidance counselor in advance to set up a meeting. If you have an academic concern, contact the assistant principal who oversees your major. For communications, digital media, and visual arts, the assistant principal is Mr. Lewis. Mrs. Ferreira is the music and theater assistant principal. And finally, Mrs. Finney is the dance assistant principal. For other issues, scan the QR code on screen to be directed to understand where to turn for each issue.
To notify the school of your absence, call Mrs. Rodriguez in the front office at 561-802-6011, and also email your teachers for any missed work. All emails to teachers and staff should be appropriate and respectful. 11 or more absences in one semester for a class will require the student to demonstrate mastery by passing the final exam. If you're not on time to class or go to a different class, you'll be marked as tardy. After 5 tardies in one semester, consequences will apply.
Every student, whether online or in person, is expected to adhere to the school dress code, which includes no hats, no revealing clothing that exposes undergarments, stomach, cleavage, or shoulders, or any clothing with exposing ribs. If a student violates the school dress code, they will receive a warning or detention.
Detentions will be held in Building 1 after school on Wednesdays, and if you receive detentions while online, they will accumulate to be served once the student returns to brick and mortar school. Students at brick and mortar school are also to wear a facial covering at all times, even between classes and while outside.
Breakfast and lunch will be free until December and will be a grab-and-go style. During lunch, students are to sit at least 6 feet apart, as marked by the green stickers on the chairs in the cafeteria and gym. For Lunch A, the gym is communications, dance, and music majors, and the cafeteria is digital media, theater, and visual arts majors. For Lunch B, the gym is communications, visual arts, music, and digital media majors, and the cafeteria is dance and theater. If you would like to sit outside, only one student is permitted per table at a time.
Students may not use the microwaves or order food to be delivered to campus. Moreover, snack vending machines will only be available before and after school, and water fountains may only be used to fill water bottles.
When you leave class, scan your teacher's QR code and fill out the form to allow for tracking and tracing of student movements. If you need to visit the clinic, make sure to mark that on the form. You may also visit the nurse in between classes or during lunch. Visitors will only be allowed on campus if they have scheduled an appointment, been approved by administration, and filled out the required paperwork.
For students remaining online, it is important that you follow all the proper Google Meet etiquette, including muting yourself, being on time to class and staying for the entire period, turning your camera on, being prepared, engaged, and respectful, finding a quiet space to work, raising your hand to talk, and chatting responsibly. Students should be dressed and engaged in the class virtually, just as they would in an in-person class. Students should never enter a class they are not a part of, and doing so will result in disciplinary action. This includes attending classes at other schools. Appropriate behavior on social media is also expected of everyone.
Students should maintain social distancing when possible, wear a facial covering, and wash their hands. We can't wait for students' continued return to campus and are committed to creating a safe environment for everyone.